My name is... Should we go with Bingus like we did with Spill the Beans? No, this is a horror game. We need a serious name. Let's just go with Sil. I live... Oh god, it wants to dox me. Chat. Chat, where do I live? Oh yeah, let's do Paris. Let's do Paris. We live in Paris. It won't accept Paris. Okay, it accepted Paris. I am, let's go with they. Ooh, okay. Select 2 traits. Powerful build, mystical, talk to animals, street smart, keen eye, book smart, oh, hot. I love that hot is a trait. Okay. So this is the kind of game, I've seen a lot about this game on Instagram, and their big, like, gimmick, or, like, their big, claim for this game is that it's so in-depth that based on the skills you pick, you'll only ever see, like, 15% of the game on a single playthrough, which I thought was really interesting. So these traits will unlock certain paths and certain bits of gameplay. I'm not gonna lie, part of me wants to go pick hot as one of the traits because I'm keen. That looks really funny. Natural flirt, people just like you probably because you're a good person. Probably. I'm gonna pick hot because I think that one's funny. And honestly, I'm caught between mystical, keen eye, and talk to animals. It says gift and a curse, so I imagine it's gonna be like that one story ages ago. I think it was a Rick and Morty skit, actually, where like the squirrels were trying to take over the world. I reckon we'll get some weird shit like that. I'm gonna go mystical and hot. Let's see how this goes. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again, yet still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it, but your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world. The past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Perlan Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Oh, this is my mystical trait kicking in. But it was also more than just the social pressure of the invitation that pushed you to accept it. Something's been tugging you back to this place your entire life. There was no choice to be made, because you were always going to find your way here. So when your cousin called, you knew it had to be done. And now, at the end of your long journey... and now the end of your journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyway, as I was saying... Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. He looks a lot like Todd from BoJack Horseman. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbour, that sort of thing. What the fuck? What is with his look on his face? Like, I love it. Alright, wait, what? Are you serious? What's wrong with you? Hell yeah, so chaos, my dude. Why are you talking to me? Remain silent. Let's remain silent. You do your best to keep a blank face. Waking up, and by extension accidentally giving this strange man permission to keep talking to you, was a mistake. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad and not just playing. His face, why do I just want to poke it? It's the way it's drawn. It's the way it's drawn, man. But she just kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. And we had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all that day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me. Like, for real. And geez, you ever get so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody? Oh. Oh, that is a red flag and a half. Oh dear. Oh good lord. And the look on his face, too. Yo. I suddenly feel very, very, very unsafe with this man. I need an adult. Wait, I need a responsible adult. Now I want to punch him. That turned dark quick. Yeah, I hate this guy. Oh, this is my hot trait kicking in. Did he say she tried to break up with him? You can't even begin to imagine what that might feel like. No one's ever broken up with you. Chat, in my entire life, I've only been broken up with once. Every other time, I've been the one doing the breaking up, so I can kind of relate to this. Alright, hot. I honestly can't say anybody's ever tried to break up with me. Threaten, yeah, I kind of feel like killing someone right now, actually. No, not really. Oh yeah, all the time, never followed through with it, of course. Why are you telling me this? You don't know me. I have never felt that way about another person, and I find it alarming that you have. That's the response I'm going to give. Heartbreaker over here. Shh. I've only... Hang on, I gotta count. I was only in one relationship in high school. 2... I've only been in 4 relationships. Actually, no. Technically 5. And if we count that as 5, then I've been broken up with twice, not once. I've got to count. It's crazy. Chat. Look, technically 5, but 2 of them are with the same person. So does it really count if they broke up with me and then they asked me out again? Does that count? Never been broken up with, has never managed to get a partner. No, I'm so sorry. Alright. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry for self-reporting. You're young. You'll get to it when somebody tries to break your heart one day. It changes a person. Makes them think things they never thought they could. Honestly, I hate this man. Honestly, I could have killed that woman. Can we disengage with this man? Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now. So what? Oh yeah, my girlfriend tried to break up with me 3 months ago, and I got so upset and angry that I felt like I could just kill her, and now she's giving birth to our son. What happened in those 5 months? But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff, so I might wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Yo, he's debating whether or not he even sticks around to see his son. Average beanie.
Don't let your kids watch it!
No, I've met people who use beanies. They're not all like this. No, what do you mean average beanie user? Alright, your girlfriend is giving birth right now and you're thinking about ditching her to have fun in New York. Haha, that's interesting. Smart move, get out while you can. No, I'm gonna rip into him. Your girlfriend is giving birth right now and you're thinking about ditching her to go have fun in New York after she tried to break up with you and you threatened to kill her? Hey now, I never threatened to I don't know that. I don't fucking know that. And now I'm bold. You've shocked me so much all of my hair follicles have fallen out. You just told me you did. Chat, the game hasn't even started yet. The game hasn't even properly started yet. This is so bad. Okay, maybe over text. Just a little. But fatherhood is scary. Plus, her mum is there, so it's not like she's alone. Her mum doesn't like me much, so I'd probably just make things super stressful. Oh my god. She'll understand. She's chill. Anyways, where'd you say you were heading? He kind of looks like a frog with this. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, but like his eyes and his mouth, like, it kind of reminds me of a frog. I wonder why she doesn't like you. We can tell she doesn't like him. I'm concerned for how old the girl is. That's so true. We actually don't know. I would assume kinda old because she threatened to call the cops on him when they first met. I hope he gets his nose broken. I hope I can break his nose. Home, I think I've never been, but I've felt it like a call at the back of my mind for as long as I can remember. I am not telling him where I'm going. I am not telling him where I go. Where'd you say you were headed? I didn't. You think if you poke him, he'll start screaming like an actual frog? Worse, he might be into it. Yeah, I agree with Jake. He might be into it. He might take a poke as like a form of like flirting. No need to be nasty. I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything. I don't know that. I don't know that, and quite frankly, I think you're lying. So if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or Hollow, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way, though. Police, any legal authority, please get this man. Officer, that one right there. I never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs all the way they are, thanks. But my buddy got desperate enough to try it. I don't know what you're talking about anymore. I haven't heard from him in a while. Now that I think about it, I should see if they're on Facebook, see how they're doing up there. I hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. I don't want it. I don't want it. What is that? Oh, a dripping? Why are the peanuts dripping? Why are the peanuts dripping? Peanuts are a dry food. Why are the peanuts dripping from the bag? They're boiled peanuts. I got them from a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use it. What is... Are boiled peanuts a real thing? God is real because you're leaving me alone now. That's such a good line. Yep. Oh, that's gross. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip, sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. I randomly saved a screenshot. I don't know why that happened. I love boiled peanuts. Take the peanuts. No thanks. Screw you and screw your peanuts. I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Eat peanuts. No. No. Not really hungry. There's still a good 45 minutes left on your journey, pal. Assuming nothing goes wrong. Best to have them on hand. The young man sets the peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the... and up to the holster. Instantly soaking it in peanut Ew. Ew. I thought it was Coke peanuts. I don't know what Coke peanuts are, but that also sounds gross. With that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. Oh my god. Ew, now I have to look at the peanuts. And just like that, you're alone. The strangest peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. Men, really? It's dangerous to go alone. Take this with peanuts. Bitch, I don't want your fucking peanuts, dude. The bus finally comes to a stop. Its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though, for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. I'm assuming this is my cousin. Hey, Sylv. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos of her on Facebook. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Happy the gender you picked doesn't impact the story. I fear what possibly could have been the conversation with him. Okay. I'm glad that gender doesn't impact the story, but also, like, oh my god. Did I feel like a woman being preyed upon in that scene? Make a good first impression with a winning smile. Looks like somebody needs a hug. Hey, Tabitha, give her your condolences. Let's give condolences. Sorry for your loss, Tabitha. Yes, great. Thank you. Let's go back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I already have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she's focused on the road. Dialogue options enabled to explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths. Okay. Oh, they're all explore, except for remain silent. Let's see. I guess we're both members of the Dead Mum Club now, huh? That's so tasteless. That's something I would say. Your cousin turns to you with an icy glare. Oh my god, she's pissed. Eyes on the road, Tabitha. Eyes on the road. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she was someone else, but she isn't. She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. How are you holding up? I'm sorry. It's just, it was the funniest response there. And some people, like myself, cope with humor. You have no idea how many jokes I've made about my grandmother being dead in the past year. I know how you're feeling. I lost my mum too. Okay, but if that ever changes, I'm here for you. Phew. Good to hear. I'll just say I know how you're feeling. I lost my mum too. Yeah, I know. You already mentioned it. I'm trying to relate, Tabitha. I'm trying to bond, Tabitha. You know what? Yeah, for the joke I made, I deserve to have my hair removed. That's fair. I can't believe we never actually met like this. You have your mum to thank for that. Or had, I guess. You can feel the same careless cruelty in Tabitha's words that your mother would use when she talked about Pearl Ann and the Scarlets. The wound that tore your family apart runs deep enough that it bled through the generations. You sound like my mother right now. She hated this side of the family so much. We don't have to become our parents. There are some things in life we get to choose. I like that. Look, I don't know what my mom did to piss off this side of the family, and I know you're going through it right now, but that comment was unnecessary. I do also kind of like that. Is there bad blood between us? You don't know me. I don't know what my mum's problem was with this side of the family. I don't know why my mum left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I had known about you. I'm gonna go with the mystical option. She is not happy. And she chose to leave. Okay, but that wasn't my choice. Funeral's on Sunday, right? Yeah, like I told you. Geez, it's almost a whole week. I got here a little early. Since I'm here, do you need help planning? I know this stuff isn't easy. Have you worked out all the details yet? I'll offer to help. It's actually been fine. I just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Wait, what? Really? No ceremony? No flowers? No, what is it called? I don't remember what they're called, but like the event afterwards. I don't want to call it an after party because that sounds really weird, calling post-funeral an after party. A wake, yeah. I thought it was, but I thought wake was like the open casket ceremony. I don't know. The after. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up a steep mountain road. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. You guys, whoa, look at the foundationing on your house. Your house is literally about to topple over. Move. Find a new house. Oh my god. The Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cram apartments in grey cities. The hell is this Tim Burton ass house? I'm gonna call it a dead man's party from now on. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, we can do that. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. You guys need to move. Series of unfortunate events, looking at his house. Oh my god, you're so right. I love the art style, by the way. The hatching is absolutely fucking gorgeous. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear the doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. It's Luigi's Mansion, mixed with Full of House of Usher. I still need to watch that show. I've heard that show is really good. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will safely be accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And the hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Thanks. So you live here. It's beautiful. It's beautiful and clean. This place is falling apart. I thought y'all were loaded. Can't you afford to fix this dump? Oh my god. Let's just say you live here? Yeah, and I'm letting you stay here for free. So mind your manners. Or did your mother not teach you about those? Girl! Girl. Girl. Let's just get the tour over with. Follow me. Why was I even invited to the funeral if you're gonna be a cunt? Just saying. You're the one who invited me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen! On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. They're off limits. Oh, and if you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Some explore options prevent you from talking to others. Oh. Oh. So if I say one of these, I might not be able to talk to a future character? That's interesting. Someone cleans this place. You said someone actually cleans this place. Have you ever actually seen that happen? Or does this person just say they did and leave? This is so nice. It's nice. It's perfect. I love PB&J. I've never had a PB&J. It doesn't sound very good. Is there somewhere in town I can buy food? I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there someone in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? What? What? Shut up. Like, actually shut up. Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you. General store, but I'm your guest. Oh, I didn't actually budget for groceries. I'll just say sweet, thanks. Cool, good talk. Well, now that the game has said explore options can prevent me from talking to others, I'm kind of nervous with what I can pick. Let's just say it's nice. It's a kitchen. What if I want ice cream? Then you can buy yourself some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know and there will be consequences. Alright, what's next? Bathroom. Follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Pet the cat. Oh! Before following your cousin down the hall, you decide to pet the cat. She bites you hard and hisses violently. Oh, I'm sorry. Oopsie. Tabitha sighs. As you've now learned, you should not pet Frou-Frou. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Come on, the bathroom waits. Dude, I need a tetanus shot, and depending on where on my hand your cat bit me, I need antibiotics. I'm not going to the bathroom, I'm going to a hospital. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Tell Mom on me! Oh, that's a pretty funny joke. Tabitha would not like that, but that's pretty funny. Once again, you follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. Oh god, this looks gross. Ugh, I do not want to be in this bathroom. It's a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floors. This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. It's not, but it's very high up there. You can practically hear Tabitha roll her eyes from the other side of the bathroom wall. It'd be a lot nicer if Janie didn't have a policy about bathrooms. She cleans mine, but refuses to do more than that, so you can blame her for the state of the place. Can I use your bathroom then? No! Now hurry up and do your business so we can move on with our lives. Are you sure the toilets work? Yes, why wouldn't it? The water bill gets paid, therefore the toilet works. That is not... Okay, it's so crusty. It's fine, don't be so dramatic. Okay, you come in here and use it. You come in here and put your naked bare ass on that toilet and tell me that it's fine. Do it. You won't, because you know it's fucking grotty. No wonder your aunt Yeah, no wonder my mother left this fucking dump. Alright, who exactly uses this bathroom? Guests. Okay, but like, what guests do you have that are this absolutely vile and disgusting? I'm not going here. I'd rather go in the bushes outside. You might as well try since we're here. Is there another bathroom? There's my bathroom, but my departed mother's, but this one is the guest room, so you should get used to using it. No. No. Smash convention must be in town. Hell yeah, that's good. You still have to go, but it can wait until later. Maybe you'll sneak out. Yeah, that's what I said. I'd rather go in the garden than go in this filth. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop of the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. Oh, at least the guest room is kinda clean. This is where you'll be staying. Linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure half an hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. An unmistakable stain coats this room. Someone died here. No, people have died in here. That's ominous. I don't know if I needed to know that, but you know what? I picked the mystical trait, so that's my fault. The closet's full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. People have died here, haven't they? I'm just gonna pull it out. When? This house is almost 150 years old. Obviously, people have died here. I feel like you dodged what I was asking. Yeah, who used to sleep here? Like I said, the house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people have slept here. Answer my fucking question, bitch. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. I'm gonna sock her. This is great. No. What a dump. Seems a little dusty. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. That concludes the tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourselves for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths, some right away, others later down the line. Okay. Alright, let's say, is it cool if I have people over at some point? You know, because I'm hot, question mark. What are you talking about? You don't even know anybody who lives here. I'm talking about smooching, Tabitha. What's your smooching policy? I'm here for the week, plenty of time for a meet cute. If you're not gonna be around, I'm gonna make friends. I'm gonna say that. Make friends all you want, Sylv. Just don't bring them here. Is that really too much to ask? Yeah, kinda. Kinda is, kinda. Did I do something wrong? Did I do oh, finally, we're confronting her. Did I do something wrong? You asked me to come to this funeral, but since the moment I got here, you've been acting like I spat in your coffee. What's going on? Was it something I said? Look, I'm sorry I've been testy since you've got here, but you aren't exactly one to talk. Clearly you and I have very different opinions on hospitality. What did I do? Are you, like, I would say, like, are you mad at me because I had a go at you for the toilet being stanky? But you've been rude to me way before we got to the toilet being stanky. Like, I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. You've been a bitch. I'm not sorry. Maybe we can start fresh tonight. Just stay out of my hair until then, okay? I have work to do. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who's came before me. Except for you and your mum. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. I didn't know we owned a coal mine. Can I come watch? What? No, the mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to bond with my bitch of a cousin. That's kind of sad. Sounds pretty boring. I didn't know we owned a coal mine. We don't own a coal mine. I own the coal mine. Your side of the family forfeit any claim to it years ago. Okay. I'll just say it sounds impressive. Good for you. Damn, you're a jerk and you ruin the environment. Yeah, truer words have never been spoken. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't think of it as exciting in the same way I don't think of cleaning a toilet or painting a wall as very exciting. It's just a task. One of those tasks could use more doing. Yeah, clean your fucking guest toilet. Clean your goddamn guest toilet. Excuse me? Toilet scrubbing, I mean. Have you seen the toilet in my bathroom? Have you seen what lives in there? I mean, I haven't seen what lives in there because I didn't open the toilet. Any other requests before I head out? Yeah, go get me food. Like real food, not just PB&J. What am I supposed to do? Are you sure you can't take the day off? I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. Let's just let her leave. Are we all set then? I'll see you tonight. Your cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you. You and this sprawling, decrepit estate. I don't want a PBJ. That sounds awful. Go straight to the Forbidden Wing. With Tabitha gone, there's no one stopping you from going into the Forbidden Wings of the estate. Except for the locks and the chains that are sealing them shut. Damn it, that's rude. Fine, let's go to our... No, let's go to town. Let's go to our room. You stand at the entrance of your room. Take a nap, spare clothes, check the closet, look out the window, examine the painting. Let's check the closet. Ew. Creepy doll, missing a shoe. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. Must be decades of family history stacked in here. Sure, I'll pick up the creepy looking doll. Of course you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up and examine it more closely. Its foot reads, property of Alexandra. No need to carry this around with you. Okay, but I know it's there now. Let's look through the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out and pull out the weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, is that how you say it? And do whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the bird song. Oh, that does sound nice. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now. Examine the painting. This must be an older relative of yours. Judging by the dates on the inscription, you've never heard of her, but you barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for conversation. Oh, there's a possum in my dresser. Oh, that's lovely. Hi, little dude. You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. And a possum lurks within, and it's quiet but angry. Gently smack the opossum. Go on, get. You gently hit the creature with the palm of your hand, attempting to scare it out of the drawer. It merely curls up in defeat, feigning death to get you to leave it alone. You give up and close the drawer. The creature will not be moved. You open the top drawer next. It's empty. As good a place you'll find to put your clothes. Look, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but if there was a possum in the bottom drawer, I'm not using any of that dresser. I'm leaving that entire dresser empty if there's a creature in it. Let's go to town. Now that you're settled in, there's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. If you'd known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town... Sorry, I saw something in the corner of my eye. You probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seems to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension, though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. It's really pretty out here. Finally, you made it back to town. This is all boarded up. This is not a good look for the town. The holler, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusting with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. A puppy! Gretchen, come back! Quit bothering strangers! Oh, I haven't seen you around here before. This is my hotness talking. The young woman is noticeably flustered by your appearance. It's a phenomenon that you, as a hot, are all too familiar with. I am a hot, aren't I? Sorry about Gretchen. She can be very slippery when she wants to be. I hope she didn't scare you. Pet the dog. Can you pet the dog? You pet the dog in Scarlet Hollow. You reach out and scratch Gretchen behind the ears. Her fur is soft and warm. She wheezes excitedly, digging her little nose into your palm and licking your hand. Aw, I'm so glad you two are getting along. Isn't she the cutest? With how energetic she gets, you never know she's 17. Aw, she's an oldie. That's amazing. She's 17. That's too old for a pug. She's 17? Oh, she's got the blind. Like, it looks like she's going blind. It's gonna be pretty old for a dog, right? Sure is. She's about 84 in dog years. I'm hoping she beats the current record holder and makes it to 19. Or better yet, 20. More time we get together, the better. Isn't that right, Gretch? Ah, but what am I doing? I got so caught up in the excitement of meeting someone new that I entirely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folk, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? I am Sylv. You must be Tabby's cousin, right? That's the only person I could think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her, all alone in that big house. Sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by so. Why do you want to know? I feel like whoever I met today isn't the real Tabitha, just a mask she wears. I'm willing to believe that. I hope that's a metaphorical mask you were talking about. To tell the truth, she's always been a little rough around the edges, but most people don't really catch on to that. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. How long have you known her? Are you two friends? I was probably closer than most people have gotten to being able to call her a friend. The school here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everyone else. She was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she was a Scarlet. We wound up bonding a bit when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was on my way to the diner for coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat. Hot. Oh, I can flirt with her. I normally have a rule against accepting strange food invitations from people I don't know, but I'll make an exception because you're pretty? Yeah. Sorry, I'm not gonna read the other options. That's a good one. What can I say? I know I have my charms. Oh, this is where everyone is. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food. Oh, greasy breakfast food. Hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered their establishment. Oh god, I'm being stared at. Hi everyone, I'm Sylv. What are you looking at? Quietly signs to nearest booth. I'm hot, so it's fine. Just in town for the funeral. Nice to meet y'all. The woman behind the counter beams back at you. Hello there and welcome to the holla. You just let me know if you need anything, okay? You nod politely, giving a small wave as you and Stella slide into the nearest booth. This guy kind of looks like the troll face. This cop right here. You guys can't see my cursor. The white cop that's like muttering under his breath, the one kind of facing us, he looks like the troll face. Looks like you'll probably be the talk of the town for a while. It's not often folks around here meet many strangers, and with who you're related to, well, folks love their gossip, you know? Look, I also love my gossip, and I have, like, I'm not gonna be staying in this town, so let them gossip, it's fine. Hey Stella, went ahead and fixed you up coffee. They quietly place a cup of coffee in front of Stella. And here's some bacon for the little lady. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. You can hit the H button with your keyboard to hide text at any time. Oh, okay. It's probably because they want people to see Gretchen with the bacon. Alright. Oh, look at Gretchen! How cute. What about you, stranger? Is there anything I can get you? The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. Hey, Avery. Isn't bacon bad for dogs? Nah, I'll leave them. Stella said she's buying. I'll have one of everything, please, and thank you. Order a coffee, order a biscuit, order a coffee and a biscuit. I'll grab one. Ooh, she's not mad at that. She's not mad at that. How about we start with some biscuits and coffee? Aw, damn it. Okay. Fine. Avery pours the fragrant brew into an empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm, sorry for your loss. One of everything, huh? Normally I'd love to, but I've got to head out in not too long. Anyway, funeral's not till Sunday, right? Gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's gonna be a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. Oh, This is a cute little community. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Is the potluck a church thing? Sounds neat, I'll check out some of those things. Not gonna lie, none of that's really fancy. Is it the potluck a church thing? No, the Sunday thing is coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library. Not too many people go to church around here, if I'm being honest. Isn't this like the rural South? I get that, that's a shame. Hell yeah, religion sucks. I'll just say I get it. I'm not of the church-going persuasion myself. Same for me. Whatever feeling some folks get with the church, I think that must be a feeling I get when I look at the sky on a night hike. That feeling of peace and wholeness, that is really nice to do. It's incredibly dangerous if you're an AFAB like myself, but something about walking alone and it's just you, the night sky, and the moon, oh, really, really nice. But that's not to say we're a town of heathens or anything like that. There are plenty of God-fearing folks around, they just aren't fans of the church. I also fully understand that. Well, the building's okay, but the pastor's another story. It's just something a little off about the guy. A little creepy. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. And unfortunately, you probably will. Anyway, those are all the big events I could think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? What's it to you? We just met. Honestly, no clue. I'm sure I'll be able to occupy myself. I'll probably just do what I can to support Tabitha. I kind of assumed I'd be spending my time trying to help Tabitha, but with how quickly she ran off, I'm not sure that's enough for a full schedule. Let's say that. That's really sweet of you, but you're right. That'll definitely still leave you with plenty of time to kill. Have you thought about exploring the local trails at all? I'm usually out there a few nights a week for my job, so I'd be happy to show you around. Okay, biscuit as in bread, chat. Biscuit as in bread. Hey, Winnie. Winnie wanted to give you a biscuit on the house. Sends her the condolences. Aw, that's nice. Thanks, it looks great. Thank you, but really, I'm good. You didn't have to do that. What do I look like, a charity case? I'll just say you didn't have to do that. No worries. Hope you enjoy. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch, sorry. A warmth emanates from its surface. You don't even need to taste it to know it's good. Divinity given buttery form. Sorry, I can't read anymore. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth, as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Whoa, this is the best biscuit I've ever had. But that's not saying much. I don't think I actually like biscuits. Like, I know this is a really good biscuit, and I'd eat it again, but if this is the best the world of biscuits has to offer, consider me unimpressed. That is not what I was trying to say. To each their own, I guess. Avery lingers at the table for another moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Ooh, is she like a TikToker or something? Huh. Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person I know who's been on the news. If that's not famous, then I don't know what is. Oh, being on the news is not famous. Sorry. Stella sighs. There we go! There we go! Alright. What kind of content do you make, Stella? Wait, what? What kind of videos? She hunts cryptids? Oh, that's so hot. Oh, that's hot. I think we might be trying to romance Stella. You should really check out this channel, Sylv. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be the river one. You know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba? River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. The River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the river. That's about all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in the river. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd at least be twice the size of any beaver I've ever seen. I also had people saying it was a dog or even a capybara, but that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. That's an honest-to-God cryptid. Oh yeah, totally a dog. Oh wait, a beaver. Hold on. Whatever it is, you should leave it alone. I don't believe in cryptids. I'm gonna say that's a cryptid. That is an honest-to-goodness cryptid right there. No way that's a beaver or a dog, and there's no way a capybara would be swimming in a river in the mountains of North Carolina. Unless there's some North American colony of capybaras in the Appalachia? I think, is how that's said. The Southern America's capybara. But that would still count as a cryptid, wouldn't it? Yeah, until someone catches a capybara up there, that would still count as a cryptid by most standards. My comment section went nuts for this footage, and from there it spread to Twitter pretty fast. There were polls for days. I even had actual experts weighing in. It was all a really cool experience. I really like this girl. She's fun. She's chill. And it meant the video did some pretty good numbers. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Yes, you are, Avery. There's always some people, there's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. That's true. That's true. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam the Cadabwa, I don't know how to pronounce that, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. Was wondering if maybe you want to come along? Fuck yeah, I'll come along. Hell yeah. It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm just going to go after the... Wait, no spoilers. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends anyway. See you around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after skunk ape. What the fuck is a skunk ape? Ew. Interesting, tell me more. Ew, stinky. What is a skunk ape? It's like Bigfoot, but smellier. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck, playing tug-of-war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening sky. That sort of thing. It's a date. I'll do it. Absolutely. Cool. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school, but it's just been me and Gretchen for a while. I miss those two. Our videos were terrible. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I really like her. Maybe you'll get the chance to meet them later this week. So what happened? I'm curious what happened to the friends that she started the channel with. Did they dip, and then when she was on her own, her channel got really popular? Or did it get really popular and she, like, bought out the channel from them? I'm curious. We should probably head out if we want to make it up to the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Leave a tip, leave a generous tip, can't afford a tip. Don't leave a tip, you didn't even spend any money. Well, I didn't spend any money, but the service was great, and because I didn't spend money on my food, I think it's only fair that I leave a tip at least equivalent to the money that I would have spent on the food, so we'll leave a tip. A single dollar bill and a quarter? No. It should have been more than that. As long as you don't get sick of peanut butter and jelly, your meals will be free while you're here. Share the wealth while you've got it. You leave the money on the table and follow Stella out of the diner. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, the chill settles upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into the dark forest in search of monsters. Oh no, is the game about to tell me that this is where I die? You feel foreboding, more alive, strangely calm, tense, unsettled. I'm gonna try and pick our unique trait options as much as I can. You feel an overwhelming sense of foreboding, which seems only natural considering where you are. Your instinct screams at you to leave, but at the same time you're curious to see what the night has in store for you. You decide to go with the flow and keep putting one foot in front of the other, to not dwell too much on this strange feeling. Gotta love the brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record. Since last year, at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. It's just nice to feel the chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Let's see, you really expected to find anything? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids, like ghosts and demons? I'll ask that. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. Never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping to stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over gusts of wind and creaky floorboards. When all said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves I kind of lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there were actually werepeople out there who turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's hope all of that's just bunk, am I right? What about aliens? I don't like aliens. I don't know why I asked. Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos and the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. I mean, fair. We're not alone, but everything is cut from the same cloth. Let's go. Oh no, a werewolf! Whatever shall I do? Oops, I fell and can't get up. We're not alone out here, but everything is cut from the same cloth. Whoa! You've gotta meet my friend Kanika's mom? Kanika, that's an interesting name. You two would get along. Let's see. What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here other than cryptids? Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there was always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of the nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh, Titanus Lake. I think it's Titanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It's like 5 foot deep, 30 foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it so you can barely tell what's under there until it's stepped on. I can't read. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm fumbling. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through it if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. It's all stuff from like the 50s too, which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles and kept them on my dresser as a little souvenir. Alright, I think we move on now. Let's move on. Did you hear that? Oh! Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of the darkness. Nah, girly. Just old Duke. Now what the hell are you looking for out here anyway? Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. And who's this you've got suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick. You aren't... Is that... Yep. I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now both of you head back to town, you hear? It's best you steer clear of this area tonight. I'm dealing with my own critter and won't be too apprehensive if a couple of fools with a camera scare away a more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy. Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put the damn camera down. Aw, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did. But I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about Chewbacca's or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and I can't afford to lose any more than that. Huh, I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. Skunk Ape, totally reasonable. Mountain lions in a place where mountain lions, where there are mountain lions, silly and not even worth giving the time of day. Well, apparently she did try and find mountain lions and nothing came up. I know for a fact that that's what's been getting to my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy. I can't believe you go out here on your YouTubes saying some river monster spotted by a couple of school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed, yet, I don't know how to say that, Appalachian? Is that K or Ch? Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You make me look like a fool. I read those comments people posted on your video. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of the woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. As Duke's words leave his mouth, an existential dread begins to pull at your chest. Something is waiting for you deeper in the woods. Whatever it is, the 3 of you are bound to meet it, and it will change you forever. Okay, we have 2 mystical options. There's something waiting for us deeper in the woods, or I don't think this night ends well. Which ones do you guys want? The second one, I don't think the night's gonna end well. Okay, let's do that. I don't think this night's gonna end well. How do you know? I go hunting in these woods all the time. Night, day, opossums, bears, it don't make a difference. Even a mountain lion wouldn't stand a chance against the ingenuity, that's how that's said. Unless it's not a mountain lion. Oh, don't get me started. If your daddy could hear you now, I'm so sorry, they got a chuckle out of me. If your daddy could hear you now going on about ghouls and goblins, using what he taught you to run around these woods like some kind of paranormal investigator. Do you want that to be his legacy, girl? You know my boy Bo and me are heading down to the state fair to show off Big Betty this week. We'll be gone days, and the chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it if I don't nip this in the bud tonight. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. And you know I have to put out a video by tomorrow evening. As Stella and Duke both root themselves in their stubborn insistence, the feeling from before gains form and clarity. Something fated has been locked in stone. Somebody here is gonna die tonight. Oh! Okay. Yeah, alright. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career. We need to get out of the woods right now. If we don't, someone's gonna die. Why even try to warn them? Fate is fate. There's no resisting it now. You know this. Now what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to threaten me? No, I'm trying to save you. Yes! No, I'm not trying to threaten you. I don't know, it's just a weird feeling I get sometimes. A weird bad feeling. It's never wrong. Are you, trying to say you're psychic or something? Signs point to yes. Don't count on it. It's just a gut thing. I wouldn't call myself psychic. Ask again later. Let's just say don't count on it. I wouldn't rule out the possibility if you were. Oh, hush, both of you. You're just trying to unsettle me, so I let you go off into the woods to film your little video. Sylv, I think you freaked out the Duke enough for one evening. Maybe we should leave this poor man to his wild goose chase. But then the Duke will die! I am not freaked out by your friend's theatrics. But if it gets you out of my hair, then sure, I am greatly disturbed. Now run along home and stay out of trouble. Oh god, the Duke's gonna be dead by tomorrow morning. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, coast is clear. There's no way you're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know the trail that'll get us around him. I knew you wouldn't give up the hunt, lead the way. Oh no, we aren't actually heading back to town? Are you sure you don't want to, like, watch a movie instead? No way, not with the Duke and his shotgun out there. Yeah. What if we get shot? Oh, you don't have to worry about old Duke. I've been out tracking with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. This isn't about Duke. Something bad is gonna happen if we stay here. Wait, you don't want to dip out now. The sun's just about to set. Things are just about to get good. I know it. I'll stick around for the sunset. Okay, fine. Sorry, I know I'm chickening out, but I don't want to accidentally get shot today. I'm just coming to my senses. I can't believe I almost followed you into the woods at night. What was I thinking? There's nothing out there, and I'm tired. I'm going home. I don't even know you. I'm not risking my life so we can run around chasing fictional animals. Tabitha is probably worried about me. I should really head back. What is your deal? Why are you so pushy? I don't really like any of these options. I'm worried that if I leave her to her own devices, she's gonna be the one to die. But the game did also warn me that there is a possibility that I die and my game just ends and I have to start again, so I don't want to die. I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get shot. Duke can't aim to save his life. You'll be in trouble if he isn't trying to shoot you. Which, I guess, would be the case. But come on, I promise it'll be fun. At least hang out long enough to film me doing my intro. It's been forever since I've had anybody around to help me out. I can never get anybody else to say yes. God, I wonder why. No, I don't want to be rude to her. I don't know you, and I am not here for you. Tabitha would hate it if she found out I risked my life for some stranger's video. Dude, we just met, we're not friends. Are you really willing to risk your life for some YouTube video that'll net a few hundred views, maybe a few thousand? I know I'm not. I'm not risking getting shot to help you with some ridiculous video. Leave me alone. There's no such thing as cryptids. Sorry, you're right. I'm overreacting. Let's do this. I'll help, but this better not end up with either of us being dead in a ditch. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I knew how much this meant to you. Run away. I don't want to use her as a meat shield. I want her to live because, like, you know, I'm trying to hit that chat. Chat, I'm trying to tap that. Okay, I don't want it to die. If she dies, I can't tap that, you know? Tabitha would hate it if she found out I risked my life for a stranger's video. I mean, I'm not, and she won't, she knows me. Never mind, I get it. We barely know each other. I won't make you stay if you'd rather not be here. The way back should be pretty easy. Hope you make it home okay, and tell Tabby I said hi. Stella lets you go and the two of you part ways. You start down the root-tangled path, the rocky, uneven terrain proving to be difficult as the sun finally slips behind the hills. Before you know it, it's pitch black. The darkness thick and heavy in a way you aren't used to. Oh god. The woods have started to wake up around you, though you're not exactly doing your best to walk silently. Your presence doesn't seem to be scaring anything away, and your footsteps are accompanied by the rustling of night creatures as they scurry out of whatever holes they were at hideaway in. Their unsettling calls pierce the calm night air. They sound strange, almost like screech owls, but their voices make the hair on the back of your neck stand up, like something inside you thinks you're in danger. There's also something that almost sounds like a chicken. There's something on the path in front of you. It's too dark to see, but you know it's there. Oh, that's not good. You take your phone, the screen temporarily blinding you, ruining what little night vision you'd managed to acquire. You switch on the flashlight. Turn off the damn light! Damn. Had the shot lined up just right. Poor Birdie's lost so many feathers. She's gonna be bold as a bowling ball when we find her. And you! I thought I told you to get back to town. The hell are you doing so far out in the woods? Got lost? Stella didn't feel like taking you back, so you tried to find your own way down the hill? Yeah, basically. That is exactly what happened. Being separated wasn't good. I know! Not that it matters now. Come on, you're going with me while I track that thing down. No way I'm letting you wander around here unaccompanied. What is that thing? What, you think I'll be safer chasing whatever that thing is? Okay. I didn't let Stella make me go with her. I'm not gonna let you push me around either. Why is everyone trying to boss me around? I want to go home. It's okay, I know the way back. I'll just say okay. You fall in step behind him and he crashes forward into the underbrush, closes on the heels of the strange creature with his stolen chicken. As you follow the rough path along the mountainside, the odd sounds fade. They're replaced with a different sound, a human voice. Damn it, I know that voice. There appears to be some kind of growth. I've never seen anything like it. Jeez, I hope I don't get demonetized for this one. Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go on home? The two of you emerge into the clearing, revealing that Stella had been filming so intently. It's Birdie, her little chicken body panting desperate breaths as she lies in a crumpled heap at Stella's feet. Birdie! Oh, sweetheart, look at you. Duke, Sylv, I thought you were going back to town. And I thought you were both going back to town. Instead, I found Sylv halfway to getting lost out there, alone. But the kid nearly tried to give me the slip too, so I think I got a pretty good idea of what happened. It don't matter now though. Looks like I found whatever's been stealing my girls. And I got footage for it, of it. It's not perfect, but you can see its hands before it drops Birdie. It's some kind of gnome? I knew there were weird things out here. I knew it! I knew I wasn't running around here for no reason. What's wrong with her? What was that thing doing? Let's examine Birdie. Ugh, what is this? You stoop down and look at the chicken. Examine the growth. Good God. At first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched and taut, the growth pulsing beneath. She could still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop and she'll be right as rain in a couple of days. Happened to me once. There's not much as a scar these days. I don't know. It looks like there's something in there. Let's look at the wings. Oh God. Oh, they're mangled. The wings are barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns. Whatever got a hold of her busted up her wing too. Little bastard. Yeah, what a bastard. Shut up, Stella. I'm trying to tap that, but like, shut up. Alright, let's take a look at the head. God, she looks barely conscious. This poor little chicken's eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Having investigated to your heart's content, you step back and give the bird space. Do you think she's become an egg? I don't think she's long for this world, Duke. Yeah, let's do that. You'd be surprised what I've seen my birds come back from. The very least I can do is give her a chance. And I won't be hearing any back sass. Oh, I read that as back ass, and I'm like, what is a back ass? What are you supposed to do? I'm freaking out. We should go home. Chicken found, footage acquired. Let's get out of here. I never should have come up here. I don't think it's a mountain lion that's been getting her chickens. What do you think? Should we put her down? What are we supposed to do now? We should all go home. Yes, I think it's about time we all get out of these woods. Birdie's in no shape to run around any more than she has. Come on, girl. Let's get you back to your sisters. As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you. Gently at first, barely a whisper. But then the guttural moan, and then another, and another, until suddenly you find yourself surrounded in a chorus of groaning misery. What the hell's going on? Do you guys hear that? I think we should get out of here. Agreed. We've all had enough excitement. Come on, Birdie, let's get you home. Are you guys hearing this? She starts filming again. As Duke scoops up the injured Birdie, the voices in the trees intensify. Oh god, no, she's gonna die before we can tap that. It's like you're suddenly surrounded, the strange sounds coming closer and growing bolder. It sounds like there's tons of them. Someone get a light on that bush. I think one's about to come out into the clearing. I want a good shot. Oh my god, what is that? What in the hell is that? Don't you step another foot closer, or I'll shoot. Don't think I won't. Oh god. It kinda looks like, that worm thing in VR chat. What's its name? Marcus. Marcus the worm. The man hesitates at the thing stepping forward, and the thing steps forward, fixing what seem to be its eyes on Birdie, tucked under Duke's arm. We need to set the whole place on fire, I agree. Gretchen starts making ungodly noises, screaming and howling along with the din around you. You and Stella turn just in time to see another one of those creatures slithering out from the bush. Gretchen whines and barks, reaching a fevered pitch as another creature's malformed hands grasp at her. God, look at that. Ugh. Oh my god! What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A patter of unnatural feet and then chaos. Oh, do I have to make a choice? Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence as if paused, watching the other creature's attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Shit, shit! Get your grubby little hands off my bird! Ah! Duke has a gun! You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth open, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. But then there's the deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly, it's gone. Duke? Yeah, Duke's dead. Yo! Yo! Oh, what did it do to him? Oh my god, oh my god. What do we do? Okay, first things first, I grab Gretchen. There, step 1 is done. Gretchen is safe. Okay, step 2. What's step 2? Can they use firearms? Yeah, probably. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, what the fuck? Okay, deep breaths, collect ourselves. We call the cops. Go home, pretend this never happened. We go after the damn things. Damn it, Stella, why didn't you do something? You just stood there filming. What's wrong with you? No, she froze. Stella, looks like you got the footage you wanted. Are you happy now? I'm not gonna have a go at her. Like, yeah, her idea was stupid, but there's no way in hell she would have known that this was gonna happen. Let's collect ourselves. What do you mean? I'm totally calm and rational. Now, step 2 is that we chase after those things and get as much footage as we can. It's the only way anyone will believe us about what happened. We owe it to Duke. Stella, you froze. If we go after those things and you pull that again... Okay, let's go. Yo! Oh god. As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. We gotta keep going. You say nothing, continuing forward with grim determination. We're almost there. You and Stella reach the main road, and the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature. Sounds like they've stopped following us. The boys at 3 a.m. looking for beans. I mean, they got their beans, I guess. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. Oh god, Tabitha. 6 missed calls from Tabitha and 13 text messages. Call her. You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. Text her that you're okay. You text Tabitha back and let her know you're okay. Your message sits unread. Tabitha seems worried. Yikes, she's blowing up my phone. I didn't think Tabitha would be so needy. I think I'm in trouble. It's nothing important. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. You slide your phone back into your pocket and you deal with Tabitha later. Alright, let's call the police. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello? Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up at the mountain near Asgina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. Happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Second date? This has been a pretty baller first date. I don't know if she'll be keen for a second. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay. But hurry, Jesus, Earl. Who's gonna tell Bo? Who's Bo? I'm guessing Bo is maybe the son. Oh yeah, Bo is the son, right? We talked about that. I guess now we wait. Oh, it's Trollface guy. And this guy. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers. Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. See? Right there. A thing jumps out of the woods and then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they are, they aren't human. And they killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond. If you don't mind. This is evidence. But Okay. Okay, just let me turn it off to save battery. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. I like the way this guy speaks. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body. But for now, Sheriff Hugby and I... Please, call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you and... Who are you exactly? Oh no, I'm gonna get framed for the murder because I'm new in town. That's what it's gonna be. That's Sylv. They came from town today for the funeral. Oh, right, sure. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best we don't walk you back on your own. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out here tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Florida man gets his face shot off by naked maniac. Yeah, that's a headline I would read and believe. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this... Yo! Earl! Earl, that is a dead man you're talking about. You can't say that. You can't say that. Why aren't you gonna go investigate the body? Oh, well, I mean, it's not like he's going anywhere. Yo! Oh my god. He'll still be out there in the morning. Oh my god. We only have skeleton crew at the moment. That is a more responsible answer. That is a more responsible answer than, well, I mean, it's not like he's going anywhere. That is so awful. I get that you're old, but like, damn it, dude. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can escort you safely to your home. Face troll face? That's fucked. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. No, I want to get in the car. I'm not walking. I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist. It's for your own safety. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. The cops usher you and Stella into the back of their squad car. You're just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella, a worried look stretched across her little pug face as Hugby scratches behind her ears. Stella stares out the window, oddly quiet. You good, Stella? She doesn't respond. Place a comforting hand on the shoulder. I don't think Stella's okay back here. I guess we just saw a man die. I don't know what to say either. Let's just give a hand. You reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but you can feel some of her tension ease and hear her let out a self-soothing sigh. I guess we did just see a man die. Looks to me like she's just got a bout of car sickness. Must be why she thought walking home sounded like a good idea. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Guess whatever y'all saw out in them woods wasn't as bad as an upset tummy. Earl is so insensitive. Sheriff Earl is like a professional rage baiter, I think. I'm sure she'll be right as rain once we get back down the hill, though she'd best try not to hurl in the meantime. We wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work late cleaning the squad car. We're only a few minutes away now. Y'all had better keep it together until then. Soon, the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have all this sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. IP Freely, Fox and Mulder. I'll just say Sylve. Sure, you're in town for the funeral? Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Oh yeah, that's fine. Stella, keep an eye on them for us. Make sure they don't get into any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchy. And y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. Sheriff Earl is such a rage baiter. Gretch doesn't look too good. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. Stella, why the hell would you ask if you could walk home? That's a fair question. I've just had some bad experiences with cars. I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life or death. But it was a question of life or death! Which I guess tonight was. Sorry if I weirded you out. God, what a night. They seemed a little blasé about everything. I can't believe they're waiting until morning to even start looking for him. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now? And what's worse is I think they implied that you're the suspect, even after we showed them all that footage. The truth will get out, they have to pin it on someone. They do have to pin it on someone. They're cops. It's their whole job to pin it on somebody, so of course they'd pick me, the out-of-towner. He's hoping the footage clears my name. Yeah, no kidding. But it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're gonna do a little investigating of our own. Oh my god, Stella, I want to smash you so bad, but you cannot be serious. You're going to teeter into crazy territory, and I do not stick my dick in crazy. Don't do it. Stay just sane enough for me to still want to hit that, please. We've got to find out more about those things if we gotta find out more about those things. If we can get clearer footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have, and never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. Let's do it. Sure, why not? Let's keep this nightmare about. I should check on Tabitha. I need to check on Tabitha. My friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? I know I wouldn't want to head up the mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight. When you put it like that, I should really head back. Sigh and resignate. When she puts it like that, yeah, I don't want to be walking up the mountain on my own. Awesome, let's go. I feel like I saw a pretty lady and now I've been absolutely trapped. I feel like I saw a pretty woman and I was like, oh my god, let me smash. And now this is just like the evil side of the visual novel. I feel trapped now. I hope she's still awake. Oh, someone's calling me. Jesus! Oh no, oh no, oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. They can become human! Oh god. You and Stella turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home. You're finally where you're meant to be. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure is already gone. Disappeared into the shadows of the night. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What? Huh? What? I'm listening to the old lady. I'm listening to her. Sorry, I'm listening. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Sylv. Is it okay if we come in? You and Mrs. Forsyth briefly lock eyes. She's impenetrable, and you feel small and almost naked in her presence. Odd. There's something about her that's far beyond you, but you feel no threat, no malice. Pardon my French, what the absolute fuck was that? I think it was a spirit, and I think she saw it, and her addressing it dismissed it, which is why I'm gonna listen to whatever she says. And then the moment passes, and you see only the woman before you. Of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. I love the name Sybil. It's so nice. Welcome to my little nook. Oh, she's so gorgeous. Look at her. It's nice to finally meet you, Sylv. I was sorry to hear about your mother. VGen was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler, and now poor Perline is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. What was outside? Just a very sick man. No need to worry about him. I know you're lying. Is it just that you don't want to say it in front of Stella? You knew my mom. How did you know that my mom died? Oh, Perline was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her heart. I never met Perline. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I had no feelings about the woman. No, I don't want to do that. We need your help. Ah yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? Go on. Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh my lord! Have you contacted the police? Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there, I don't even know how to describe them. Yeah, I can show you. Stella pulls out the memory card from her sleeve. She took the memory card from the camera? I thought the police needed that footage! Why did you do that? Also, I have no idea what modern day phone can just have a memory card popped into it. Maybe I'm out of, like, thing. Hot? What do you mean hot? They're gonna see there's no footage and they're gonna incriminate us even more. I wasn't about to just let the police hold on to this. At least not before we get a chance to make a copy. No! I'm gonna go to prison for you! I didn't want this, I just wanted to smash! They said the camera was evidence, not the film. Semantics! Semantics, you knew what they meant. We all knew what they meant. The cops are gonna be mad when they find out you kept that. Only if they figure out I kept it on purpose. What do you mean? You literally... What... You seriously think that you claiming that you accidentally took out the memory card when you turned off the camera is gonna be admissible, like, in court? Girl! She's teetering towards the line where she's too crazy for me to fuck. The law's vague for a reason? Oh my god. Don't worry, I can play dumb when I have to. As far as they'll know it was an honest accident, I don't believe that for a second! Where was this? Up in the mountain, to the northwest. Within town limits? Yes. I see. Is there any way to make the video bigger? And louder, if you can. I'd need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. No need. Kanika, I think is how you say that. That name's gonna trip me up. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. You'd better come with, Stella. I'm sure she'll be more than willing to help a friend more than her nosy mother. She's like a Scooby-Doo character in the actual real world. Yes, that explains it very perfectly. I like that. Kanika, come out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh, you're hot. Can I fuck you instead? Maybe you might be more sane than Stella. You might be more sane than Stella. Like, I thought Stella was cute, but there are some lines I'm not willing to cross, and I don't know if I want to fuck Stella anymore. Hi, Kanika. Oh, hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato. And a stranger. Hi, I'm Sylv. I was gonna fuck your friend, but she's too crazy for me. You, on the other hand, look at your nails, girl. Aha! Hot. A cute stranger. Oh god, I said nothing. Did you just call me cute? No, you must have misheard me. This is Sylv, Tabitha's cousin. Oh, right. I heard you were coming to town. It's a little late. Why are you two here? Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess, so I'll just bring it out here. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Sylv and I had no choice. no choice. No idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? I'm fine. Really, I'm okay. I'm fine too, thanks for asking. Well, I'm not fine. The other three look at you, unsure of what to say. Poor Duke. No one cares about my feelings in this situation. Hi, I'm Sylv. I was gonna fuck your friend. Look, I need to be honest. I need to be honest of my intentions. Poor Duke. Poor Beau. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Beau, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be in much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss. What happened in the woods, we weren't supposed to see any of that. You're not wrong. My grandmother used to talk about pale creatures called ditchlings. She always said they were a terrible omen, a sign of suffering to come. Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Sylv with this Taylorpo? Crap. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. She always said they never hurt people, despite that grisly scene in the woods. But Duke is dead. Yeah, that's true. Hi, I'm Sylv. I was traumatized by watching someone get shot in the face tonight, and I was gonna fuck your friend, but she's too crazy for me. Do you want to go out for dinner? I'm real smooth, aren't I, chat? Then, if these are ditchlings, his death was an accident, or my grandmother was wrong, and she was very rarely wrong. It's true, I think he might have shot to try and shoot the ditchling, but the ditchling had its hands on his shotgun, so maybe he shot himself by accident. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy will soon fall. Jesus, Mom, haven't they already been through enough? It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. I don't know if it is. Okay, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw the chicken in that video. What is that growth? Maybe the ditchlings were here for the Duke. Kanika has a point, Stella. Calling this magic is an easy out and jumping to wild conclusions. Maybe they're making more of themselves. That's what I think is happening. You know, you have a point there. I wonder if we're seeing some sort of parasitic larval stage. Like they're really big, doughy wasps or something. Honestly, that would be worse than them being supernatural. Oh dear, I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know. It's getting late and I should let Sylv get some rest. Oh, finally I can leave! I ran them ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. I can keep going, I'm still wired. Well, the thing is, now I don't want to go because Kanika is here. But I do really need to go, check on Tabitha. Let's say I'm ready to go. I'm ready to pass out. Thanks for the help, Sybil. It was nice meeting you, Kanika. Sorry it had to be under such weird circumstances. Hopefully next time we meet will be a little less terrifying. Hopefully next time we meet is for a date. We should all hang out this week, Kanika. Maybe we could even get Reese to chill with us. I could really use it. But for now, thank you both so much for everything. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Yeah, but peppermint tea is also really good for making people shit, and I don't want to shit in Tabitha's god-awful bathroom. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see ya. Bye, Sylv. Bye, Kanika. It's excellent iced or warm. Though, with nights getting chillier, warm will probably be the best. It helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there. Both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. Alrighty, let's call it a night. Mind walking me home? No, you're walking me home! The only reason I came to Sybil's with you is because you said you were gonna walk me home and Sybil's house was on the way. What? I don't think I want to fuck Stella anymore. Well, this is me. Are you good finding your way back? No! No! Nervously look back at the road behind you. Sorry, Sylv. I think I need some time alone tonight. Whoa! Yeah, I don't want to fuck Stella anymore. I'm now an anti-Stella. Boo, Stella! You're a shit friend. I know I only met you today, but you're a shit friend. I'm sorry, we'll talk tomorrow, alright? No, we won't. What an emotional roller coaster. See, in real life, I don't approach people romantically until I already have met them and, like, get a really good grasp on who they are and I'm already friends with them. I'm, like, on the ace spectrum, ace demi kind of area. I kind of play it up a little bit for streams because I do like women. So if I like a character's design, then I play it up and I'm like, oh, cool, let's smash. But, like, Stella is actually genuinely pissing me off at this point. I'll see you around? No, you won't. We're in this together. It's not like I have much of a choice. I don't know. I need to process. I'm leaving town as soon as I can. Say nothing. Stay safe, buddy. You begin the long hike back up the Scarlet estate alone. Almost home. Your salvation in sight, you make a mad dash to the door. Oh, thank God you're back. Where the hell have you been? I called you back as soon as I had reception. It just didn't go through. I don't care. You gave me a heart attack. I don't know what the miner outside the general store is. I watched a man die tonight. I went into the woods with this girl I met to find some cryptids, and it ended with us watching a man die. Ah, so you met Stella then. Ugh, that explains everything. And she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, good night. I need to leave town as fast as possible. Wait, can't we have... Can you tuck me in? No, I don't want to do that. I need to leave town as fast as possible. Don't let Stella's nonsense worm its way into your head. There's no bus until next Monday, and there's no way I'm driving on those mountain roads. You're stuck here until the next bus comes, so settle down. Good night. You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try and leave the night behind you. I love that. It's like, I watched a man die. It's like, ah, so you met Stella. Is this a common occurrence? Is this a common occurrence with Stella? As you thoughtlessly stumble into your room, and before you even fully realize you're there, you've already collapsed onto the mattress, exhausted. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters, and make them seem like nothing but a bad dream. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. That must be Bo. That must be the forbidden wing we're not allowed in. Alright, that is the first episode, aka the demo, of Scarlet Hollow. I need the full game. I need the full game. I need it in my bones. I'm actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I wasn't gonna do it until after the stream, but I'm gonna add it to my throne, like, right now. Tony Howard Arias, and Abby Howard. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful what you've done so far. I believe this is the same I believe this is the same development team as the people who did Slay the Princess. And I did not play Slay the Princess, but I have seen everything there is to see about Slay the Princess because I was obsessed with watching people play it. So I think we're in store for something absolutely fantastic.